I struggled with how to start this video. But if you're going on a cruise, you probably are wondering about what to wear on a cruise. And you probably have seen some different comments about whether people are wearing the right thing or not. Now, I have a philosophy that I truly believe that everybody looks good on a cruise. And in part, that's because I think that when you're on a cruise, you're relaxed, you're having fun, and you shouldn't have to think about what other people might be judging you for. Which is why I was very surprised by the recent comments I got. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I know that we put ourselves out there, myself and even my husband, Frank, oftentimes, especially on social media. Now, recently I did share some videos about what we wore on a cruise, and, we got a lot of comments, but it did get me thinking that it is something that we can talk about because in the comments, there were a lot of discussions about what was okay to wear, what was not okay to wear, and I know some people do wonder. Now, this video is going to be in 3 parts. First, I am going to share with you that nasty personal comment. Then I am going to share with you some of these sort of fashion police comments when it comes to formal night. And then I am going to share with you some do's and don'ts and even just some helpful tips and answers to common questions. Now, before we get started, you know the drill. If you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or enjoyable in any way, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's get started. So first, the not very nice comment. Now, by the way, this comment was not about what I was wearing on a cruise, but it was about how I looked on a cruise, which did surprise me. Now, I do want to mention this was a YouTube comment, and while I could delete comments, I typically don't. I feel like people have the right to their opinion, but I did not think that this was very nice. This person said, "So your team, aka your husband and son, finally learned about filters." I'm not sure what they mean by this. "I saw you on a cruise. Please use sunscreen because the sun has not been very kind to you." Well, that's lovely. "And it will be brutal with skin cancers." Now, I do not know if there was any little piece that might have been trying to be helpful or nice. I don't think so. But I had a thought to this. My first thought was, that is just not something very nice to say. People go on cruises, and me included. I'm a regular person. And I'm not wearing a face full of makeup all the time. If you see me on a cruise, I am going to look like, well, probably anybody else. I'm not going to be wearing makeup during the day. And I'm personally very happy with the way my skin looks. I'm 54 years old. I'm okay with this. But I really did think that this was the kind of shaming that some people like to do to other people. And while I'm okay with it, I have a thick enough skin. I do put myself out there on the internet after all. But I know a lot of people really feel that sense of judgment from when people do that to me. They read it and they don't want to put themselves out there. And I'm talking about whether it's to take the photos that they could bring home that are their memories with their family and their friends and themselves, or to put themselves out there online. And I just think that people should reserve their judgment and just keep those kinds of things really as their sort of inside thoughts. And beyond that, I had another thought, and I did actually answer it. I was very surprised that this person who saw me on a cruise didn't take the opportunity to say hello to me, because it would have been my greatest pleasure to say hello and to chat. And if you've ever met me on a cruise, let me know, please, down below in the comments if we've ever met in person. But it really is, I appreciate you so much. I really consider the people that watch this channel, many of you sort of like cruise friends in a way. So in any case, if you ever see me on a cruise, please don't comment about my skin, but do say hello. All right, now let's talk about cruise outfits and formal wear. And by the way, if you've noticed, I did change my hair color. So if you do want to weigh in on if you like it a little bit more blonde or if you like it a little bit darker, which is closer to my natural color, which you prefer, that is absolutely fine. Then please do leave that comment below. Okay, formal night and some of the judgments that people have about what people should and shouldn't wear. Now, by the way, I am definitely not the fashion police. So I'm just going to use myself as a little bit of an example. So Frank and I, we did a little video where we shared what we wore for formal night on our Star Princess cruise. And I shared this over on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And there were a lot of comments, and most of them were pretty nice. But there are always some comments that just question what you're wearing. And I don't think most people mean any harm by it. But one comment that we got a lot, and it was Frank in particular, so it wasn't me. But one comment was, how could he be wearing a formal night outfit, so a suit, and not be wearing a tie? That was a very common one. The other thing is just in general, a little bit of commentary about it not being formal enough, that formal should mean a tux or should mean getting dressed up a little bit more. Now, I actually don't completely agree, because I think there are some sort of unwritten rules and even like some nuances that a lot of people do actually know. But you'd maybe only know if you cruise a little bit more frequently. And the one thing that I never want people to feel, especially for new cruisers, because I've even spoken to people like in person, but definitely I've seen this in comments, is that some people worry so much about what they're wearing or what their husband or partner is wearing that they actually get a little bit of anxiety about it as they're planning their cruise. And sometimes they choose not to participate in like formal night, and they decide to only go to the buffet, or even worse, to only like bring their food back to the cabin. And you definitely do not have to do that. The unwritten rules of formal night. And by the way, I did ask in the Lifewall Cruise community, I asked about this. So it's not just my opinion, but a lot of it is. But what are some of the unwritten rules? You can definitely not wear a tie with a suit. For formal night, a lot of times on cruise lines, what many people shared is that what they wear will actually depend, and I don't think people talk about this very much, but it is true. It depends a little bit on what cruise line you are on. And this is because some more elegant cruise lines, people are going to dress a little bit more elegantly, and some more casual cruise lines, people are going to dress a little bit more casually. As an example, Princess and Celebrity, they have a little bit more of an elegant upscale atmosphere, and people tend to dress a little bit fancier, let's just say, on those lines than they will on Carnival, as an example. Not that people don't still dress up on Carnival. I've definitely seen some people who really look fabulous. They're taking the photos, they're looking great, but this is just, a generalization. And of course, there are some cruise lines like Norwegian Cruise Line and Virgin Voyages that don't have a formal night at all. So people can wear whatever they want. But in our experience, people do still dress up a little bit, like they might be going to, dinner at a restaurant or even a party. Now, it doesn't mean that somebody always has to wear a suit, and I'm talking about men at this point. No, dress pants and a dress shirt are fine. And, certainly even for more casual cruise lines, even a nice pair of pants and a collared polo shirt. And that, I know, I'm aware that this is not formal, but it still is a little bit more dressy than, let's say, a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. And in my opinion, that is still appropriate. Now, when it comes to women, a long dress, a short dress, a cocktail dress, even a sundress, a nice pair of dressy pants and a sparkly top, all of that works as well. The one thing that everybody said, even the people who said, I don't care what anybody wears, is no pool or swimwear. That's basically where everybody draws the line. And I have to say, the maitre d' will too. Now, there was a little bit of a debate about jeans, because there were some people who asked, are jeans okay? Like, my husband wants to wear jeans. Can he wear jeans for formal night? And this is where not everybody agreed. But the consensus was, at the very least, dark jeans with no holes in them, paired with, at least a polo shirt. Now, either way, please let me know what you think, but be nice, down in the comments below. Now, by the way, if you're going on a cruise and you want to make sure that you stay organized and that you do not forget a thing, I do have the Lifewall Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner. Now, the Lifewall Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner is a 47-page downloadable, printable planner that you could use to stay organized from the time that you book your cruise all the way through embarkation and disembarkation. Now it includes cruise packing lists, cruise outfit planning forms, cruise shore excursion planning forms, cruise budget planning forms, and more. And because it is printable, you could print out only the pages that you want for as many cruises as you go on. Now, I will leave all of the information about the Lifewell Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner down below in the description of this video in case you want to check it out. Now, I did have a question, and this actually came up a few times, and it's come up before, and it has to do with a handbag worn at night. Now, I wear a little handbag every night when I go to the main dining room, a specialty restaurant, I think anywhere on the ship. And some people did say, why do you wear a handbag? Now, you definitely do not need to, so this is not a dress code thing or anything like this, but I will tell you, I think especially if it's your first cruise, this is something I would bring on a cruise. And it doesn't have to be something fancy. It could just be something small. It's because for me, that's where I'm going to put my cruise card if I have it. That's where I'm going to put my little pill box. That's where I'm going to put a lip gloss and maybe just, you know, a phone charger, things that I want to have with me. I don't have pockets. And that is something that's a little bit helpful for me, even maybe reading glasses. So let me know, please, as well, if you wear a handbag in the evening on a cruise. Now, I am going to leave all of the information about the Lifewell Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner down below in the description, but I'd love to hear from you. Do we think too much about what other people are wearing on a cruise or looking like on a cruise? Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now and happy cruising.